What the business here, man? Volunteer business. Top tier to the business. Y'all know what the business is. Yeah. Right now, um, I want to talk to y'all about something. Because I just been thinking. And it's one of those situations when you just like thinking back on something, you be like, damn, that's what that was about. Now, y'all might trip the fuck out when I tell y'all about this, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, when it comes down to sex trafficking like that, you know what I'm saying? New Orleans never really was big on sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? It never was like that, like Atlanta, like Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like Florida. It never was like serious like that. So they planned on doing it seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like it was their agenda. Like you know what I'm saying? You know how some niggas just, a nigga might have it in his mind to rob a particular bank, or scam a particular bank, and he like, I'm finna do this shit. I don't give a fuck what a nigga talking about, what a bitch talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga, like he just determined. So that what that is. It was just determination. You know what I'm saying? To pull us in that sex trafficking shit. I was watching the sex trafficking movies, just intrigued, just in general. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I went through what I went through, and I'm going through what I'm going through for a reason, to be able to deal with this shit. Because we definitely really getting into this. We already into it. Like we already into the sex trafficking situation, obviously, right? So I just want to say that was the plan, though. That's the plan. And I feel like it's Texas mainly that's in on this shit. Texas want to sex slave the whole state, the whole Florida, the whole Louisiana, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they plan on taking a nigga down, taking a bitch down through sex slavery. You know what I'm saying? This and that, that and this. And that's what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, like, when I was watching the movie, I believe it was a Texas movie. And they was at I guess it was a brothel. You know what I'm saying? It was at the brothel. And what was what they told me was like, yeah, they planned on pulling New Orleans into sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a New Orleans bitch in the movie. You know what I'm saying? They basically obsessed with New Orleans, and you know what I'm saying? They come and get me and this and that, that and this. You know what I'm saying? So, and now we see, you know what I'm saying, what the outcome of that is. But at the end of the day, that was my warning. You know what I'm saying? Get Out, that movie Get Out, that's our warning. You know what I'm saying? So I've been getting prepared for this. And that's what I realized. They was talking about they gonna get my bitch. I ain't even know the bitch. This was years ago. They was talking about they gonna get my bitch and this and that and this. $2 billion up, on the table. So, and everything is, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, this how you just know that sometimes you just need verification. Because sometimes it'll be something that occurred, and you will just, you know what I'm saying? You will hear something, you wouldn't really think about it right then, but later on down the line, something might happen, and you'll be like, damn, that what that was about. So I feel like I was put here to deal with this shit, because they were gonna pull me in it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether I was gonna end up falling for it or fighting against it. You know what I'm saying? I was there. That was their plan from the jump, the beginning, and that's what I realized. That was the plan from the beginning, since I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? Since I was, you know what I'm saying? Before I could even talk. That was they plan. You know what I'm saying? So, and for a lot of us, that's they plan. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And that's just what the business is. It's just either you gonna fall for it or you not. Either you gonna be with the people fighting against it or you gonna be with it. You know, either or, you know what I'm saying? It's either or. But that shit, it's been a plan, and that's why, you know what I'm saying. My mom was just telling me like, you know what I'm saying. She understand if I don't want her or some shit like that. It ain't even about that. It's about me coming into your life and me and being here with you. It's just realizing that I'm actually here to help y'all bitches avoid going into that shit. And that's what I realized. That's why the answers. That's one of the reasons the answers is getting these gifts. So now we get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? We figuring out what the business is. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of people like, why he could do that and do this, and you know what I'm saying? They had this plan, man. So the answers is said, man, we got to do something. We can't just let this shit go down like this. Yeah. So that's what it is, man. That's what it is. They been planning on enslaving New Orleans people, sex slaving them and shit. Sex slaving them and shit. So now we know we could handle our business and move accordingly. So I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I need to talk about or speak on right now. But oh yeah, it's getting worse though. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing it, but it's getting worse. You know what I'm saying? They locked in with all the, you know what I'm saying, people that need to be locked in with in the corporate world. You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying, plan on just doing things out in the open, like, you know what I'm saying, like businesses and, you know what I'm saying, just things like that, places like that. So it's gonna get bad. We don't put a stop to this shit. It's gonna get real bad. They're gonna be indulging in those activities right in front of her in the grocery store or whatever. Like it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? In a park. So shit, whatever. So I just want y'all to know we gotta handle this business. You know what I'm saying? We already in it. We gotta deal with it. And y'all bitches that keep just putting us in this shit, we got something for y'all. Y'all keep going against us. You know what I'm saying? Because we fighting against this shit. Y'all stepping into it due to jealousy or whatever. It's y'all tripping. We got something for y'all too. 'Cause y'all bitches been doing it for years and think this shit a game. A lot of y'all bitches don't know how serious this is and how much y'all making the food out of us. But by me telling y'all how much y'all making the fool out of us, it making y'all think about what the fuck going on, and you keep doing it. It lets me know you don't give a fuck about our reputability. You don't give a fuck about our reputation. What the fuck going on? So we gonna have to handle that business. But y'all already know it's triple quadruple. So I know the ism, top 10 activity business. We launched with Bennett the Brought the Runner, the Enhancer, the Romancer, the Edifier, the Ganja Supplier,